Good evening, everybody. Welcome to today's stream. The originally scheduled stream of 9-9, episode 1 Miyako Kujo. So yeah, we get it twice in a week. Aren't you guys lucky? Especially those people on YouTube who watch it. I mean, it's my most viewed series at the moment in regards to view count. Not necessarily complete watches or anything, but you know, it's nice to see quite a few people coming to a video, even if it's just to see it for a little bit. If any of them play it themselves, then I hope they do. So right. So yeah, we completed the prologue on Monday, and they've just given us a load of reveals, such as Sora is also a artifact user, and yeah, we're gonna learn about the Parfait Queen, because she's obviously a user as well. Let's go. After seeing Sora off, Kujo and I head to 9 Ball. We can't be sure that the Parfait Queen will actually be there, but you know, it's just based on circumstance that she's normally there. But I don't particularly care either way, since for me, it's just an excuse to spend some time alone with Kujo. Though I'm not about to tell her that. And I love that he bribed his little sister. That was great. It's like, and you know, even though she really wanted to go, but she's like, no, I'll take the money. I'll take the money. It's fun. I was the one who said I'd go with you to take a peek. You don't need to apologize all the time, you know. It'll take a while, won't it, for her to get over apologizing all the time. At least she realized, eh? That's your catchphrase, no doubt. Well, if you can, but we don't expect it. Just be you, you know. Kujo, you're going to be getting home pretty late. Is that okay? Ever the responsible one, isn't she? You told them that, huh? Well, it's gonna... I guess they... are they gonna get the wrong idea about them? I mean, obviously it won't be the wrong idea eventually, you'd imagine. Oh no. As long as it's not going to cause trouble for you. Oh, if only. She's a bit naive, isn't she? I mean, it's just, you're visiting a guy's apartment, right? I thought that telling your parents you were going over there to cook might give them the wrong idea. Something tells me I don't think so. Not really. Honestly, even if I didn't invite her, she would just crash the party. Interesting. They know him? Wait, what? How come? Who could the grandfather be? He does? But why? We've never even spoken. Wait. How does he know that? Is he spying on them? Well, I do. Hi. Wait, does her grandfather run 9 Ball, do you think? At it? But I mean, that's just common courtesy. Ah, there you go. I see. Man, I never would have thought.
そういうもんです。小銭ポイって投げてくる人もいるし、変なクレームつけてくる人もいるし。
Well, yeah. It's part of the customer business, serving business, isn't it? Like what?
私はもっとしょっぱいのが好きなのに、この料理は薄すぎるとか。
Well, the customer is always right, but they aren't always, are they? Ugh, get over yourselves.
だよね。だから、新見くんはとってもいいお客さんってこと。
Wait a second. Let me just go back on Twitch, because I think I forgot to change the title last night when I finished streaming. I did! Ah! I hate when that happens. It just takes up time. And of course, now I can't get rid of the category either, which sucks. I just have to change it to just chatting. I hate that though, it really sucks. Okay, sorry about that guys, we're back. Huh, crazy.
実は毎回、新見くんの料理におじいさまがおまけしてる。
Well, isn't that something, eh? He knew her grandfather knew him because he's a chef. He's the chef at the restaurant. That's pretty neat. Wait, really?
ミニトマト1個多く入れたりとか、スープ少しだけ多くとか、さりげなくね。
Well, there you go. I think you've got the grandfather's approval if anything did develop.
おじいさまに叱られちゃう。今の内緒ね。
Don't worry. We can keep it a secret. She grins and puts a finger to her lips. My heart skips a beat at the gesture, and I avert my eyes in a panic. There's something about that, isn't it? That seems to be a trope, isn't it? Don't tell anyone, finger to your lips. That seems to be a trope. Desperate to disguise how hard that hit me, I try to change the topic. But hey, isn't the Parfait Queen a regular too?
そうね。綺麗に食べてくれるから嬉しいっておじいさま言ってた。
Well, if she's eating a parfait, I guess you'd technically clean your glass or your bowl. The idea of a girl like that being our culprit isn't something I want to think about.
そうね。もしかしたらなんて言っちゃったけど。
She seems like a good sort as well, so it's kind of hard to want to distrust someone like that. But you really did see her staring at you.
考えてみたら、犯人だったらそんな露骨なことしないよね。
Well, if you were the culprit, you would, I guess so. Oh, that's a good point.
短絡的に疑っちゃうなんて申し訳ないことしちゃった。
Well, you never know. It could always be the person you least suspect, after all. Anyway, let's check her out. Though, to be honest, I have no idea how we're going to tell if she's actually a user or not.
スティグマが浮かんでくれれば楽なんだけど。
Yes, her artifact. Kujo stares at her left hand. Oh, that's the mark. She's referring to the emblem that appears when a user activates their ability. The term stigma was one she borrowed from the anime, just like with artifact. Kujo's is readily visible, but Sora's apparently shows up somewhere that's usually covered by her clothes. Well, that's certainly convenient. As for me, well, still nothing. We'd have to catch her while she's activating her ability.
なおかつ手や顔、女の子なら足もかな。目視できる場所にスティグマが浮かぶこと。
Yeah, but I think that's something you'd probably have to do, Miyako, because I think if Kakeru did it, it would yeah, sexual harassment much. Our chances aren't great.
そうね。
Well, won't know until we find out. Our arrival at the cafe cuts off our conversation. We park Kujo's bike in front of the building and go inside. Welcome, says the part-timer who always makes a point of recommending me the Salisbury steak. I take a quick scan of the cafe. She's there! Ah! She doesn't look too happy to see us though, does she? Look who's here. Well, well. The part-timer strikes up some friendly conversation, and after Kujo chats with her for a moment, she points us to the table in the back. We take our seats, and once we receive our glass of water, I open my mouth. She's staring for sure. Well, yeah, if she heard you talking about artifacts, then sure she's going to be suspicious of you. Definitely. Plus, I saw her tense up the moment we stepped in. Very suspicious reaction. She may not be an artifact user, but maybe she's aware of it? We can't say anything for sure just yet. I glance over at the Queen. She's just staring, isn't she? She's not being very subtle about it, is she? When our eyes meet, she quickly averts her gaze and takes a sip of her tea. No parfait today. It was only natural for her to stare daggers at our group when Yoichi was making a ruckus, but the suspicion she's shown us from the moment we walked in is anything but normal. So, let's start from the assumption that she knows what we are. But if she did, would she really be so openly hostile? Yes, I wonder why she's so hostile. What if she's on our side? But honestly, who knows? We just don't have enough information to go on. I sigh and crack open the menu. Ordering, Kujo? Surely it's not too bad for you since you're the granddaughter of the shop owner. Even though your family runs the place? Well, they surely do raise their children well, don't they? I can see how you all made it big. Think I'll get a slice of cake. I mean, sometimes you already have an idea, don't you, when you walk into a restaurant? You sort of have an idea of what you'd want, but you still look at the menu anyway, don't you? Should I get something else? Alright, okay, that's your concern, eh? Wow, you sure do waste money, don't you? I asked you to stop saying that, Kujo. It comes across as snide. There's another apology. Just, I'll correct that. Something like that would probably work, I think. How about gomenasai? Gomen. I'll stop teasing you. Kujo pouts for a moment, but once I start laughing, she can't help but join in. Wanna split the cake? I doubt I can eat the whole thing. Yep, you certainly did gorge yourself. Your Salisbury steak was really good. Sounds like a plan. What kind would you like? Anything is fine by me. Oh, dear. Two people who just want to let the other pick. Yeah, you go ahead. Kujo paws over the menu. Holy shit, this feels like a date! Took you long enough to realize, didn't it? Whoa, slow down there, Romeo. Now's not the time to get all giddy. More. You can just feel her glaring at you. Honestly, this is where you actually, do you need something? This is what you normally do. You instigate conversation. Unable to ignore it, I glance at her once more. Oh, she's mouthed something. She's clearly said something threatening. Well... She gets up from her seat and walks to the register. That girl. She said something to me. I saw her move her lips. Are you a lip reader, Kakeru? Yeah, afraid not. Nah, that's unfortunate. I track the girl with my eyes. She pays her check and exits the cafe without so much as a glance at us. I don't know if she's the culprit, but it seems like it's a very high possibility now. That seems certain. I doubt she's gonna start anything in public though. And I'll make sure to stop by as often as I can. We're finally making some headway. So, what are we eating? Okay. Oh, it is a date, isn't it? It really is. Like I said, it took him a long time to catch on. She looks at the menu once again, and a smile spreads across her face. We've done all we can here for now. Given that, I figure we can at least enjoy our time together before we head home. I mean, I'm probably the only one who's thinking how much like a date this is, but that's irrelevant. Yes, that's one Haruka tried to make in her Written Little Busters, isn't it? The chiffon. Let's do it! Sumimasen! I flag down the waitress. Salisbury steak, she asks immediately, but I firmly ignore her and order our cake. You do love your Salisbury steak, don't you? Kujo looks a little antsy the whole time. Maybe because even though it's her grandfather's cafe, it's also her workplace. So we finish up pretty quickly and step outside. See ya. It's Johnny. Isn't it? We split up halfway and I return to my apartment. Arriving, I find my lights already on, despite being certain that I turned them off before we left. Uh-oh. For a moment, I think maybe it's Sora, but no, more likely. Of course. Oh, look, it's Sophita. I knew it. If you're in this room, would you mind shutting off the lights in the other one? Electricity's not cheap, you know. It's hell on my electric bill. God damn, she's bleeding again. It's so weird. I'm paying the bill for that computer you're using without my permission too. Wow, she really is making herself at home, isn't she? She lets out a sigh, as if to imply that somehow I'm the one in the wrong here, without taking her gaze from the monitor. I heave a melodramatic sigh of my own and take a seat next to where Sophie is hovering. That smile, I don't like it. It's so creepy. What are you doing?
Miyako が言っていたアニメというのを見ていたの。アーティファクトが登場しているという。
Okay. Maybe that'll give us some clues about the artifacts then. Ah, this is Mobius? A hectic battle rages on the monitor. The animation is indeed good. I'm signed up for this site with unlimited streaming, so I told Sophie she could use it if she wanted to. But I'm astonished she's actually watching the show.
わからない言葉が多いけれど、それなりに忠実のようね。
Weird. Does this mean that the creator of this anime is actually from Sophie's world? Or has some familiarity with it at least? To what? Oh right, it's based off local folklore.
なかなか面白いわね。絵が動くのも興味深い。
Uh-oh. Looks like we've got another otaku on our hands. Never thought it'd be people from another world who'd get into this show. Clearly they were aiming for the wrong demographic.
でも、イーリスの2つ名も能力も間違っている。
Okay. Nani? You mean she's an actual person?
こちらの世界では有名人よ。
Wow. That seems like a bit too much of a coincidence, that one. You don't say. So it seems that Kujo's guess was right on the money. The disaster from long ago is connected with the artifacts and the inhabitants of Sophie's world.
まあ、それはいいわ。
Sophie brings the topic to a close and finally turns to look at me.
何か進展は？
Maybe you'd know that already if you came by when we're all around. It'd sure save us time.
いやよ。騒がしいのは嫌いなの。特にあなたの妹。私の苦手な人種。
Oh, I don't think Sora would appreciate that talk. I feel like I should apologize on my little sister's behalf.
で、進展は？
There are two individuals we suspect are users. We could use your help.
何を？
I need you to confirm whether or not they're the real deal. You can tell who's a user, can't you, Sophie?
誰がそんなことを言ったの？
Yeah, that's a bit of an assumption you made. Didn't you say so yourself?
言ってないわよ。
What did she say then? Of course you did! You're the one who told me that I'm a user, remember?
私があなたを見つけたんじゃない。先にあなたが私を見つけたの。
Curious, very curious. What does that even mean? She sighs yet again. Actually, maybe he? You know what? I'm just gonna stick with she. She's got this crazy idea that if some thought makes sense to her, it'll make sense to everybody else when she says it out loud. If I want to actually get any information out of her, the secret is, just don't get pissed off at her. Sounds like that's easier said than done. Toraf on Monday didn't seem to like her very much. That's what I've learned this past week.
私の原体。あなたにはわからないわね。仮の姿にはいくつかのエンチャントが付与されている。
Go on.
その一つが、そうね、わかりやすく言えば姿を隠す魔法。
An invisibility spell then. I can see you just fine though.
当然よ。ユーザーには効果がない。
Okay, fair enough. Oh, now I get it.
お猿さんしか騙せない低位なアーティファクトの能力でも使いようによっては役に立つ。
Okay, so that's why she was able to tell that he's a user. So you're saying that anyone who sees you is a user?
そうね。私に最初に気づいたのがあなただった。そして最初に予定を狂わせたのもあなただった。
Excuse me? Could you repeat that? I don't think I quite heard you correctly. Ah, you mean because I didn't have an artifact?
違う。こんな愛らしい姿をした私を連れ去らなかったこと。おかげで自力でここを突き止める羽目になった。
I don't know. I think you're kind of I guess she is a little bit cute, but it's hard to say that when she's either smiling creepily or bleeding like jam. No way was I just taking you with me. Why would I bring home a random plushie I found on the ground?
落ちてるものは自分のものでしょ。常識よ。
Well, yes, but it depends if you actually want the item first. Your world's definition of common sense is screwed up. I hang my head. That would just be pure chaos. Do they not have basic property laws there or something? Well, whatever. Can you check whether those two can see you?
お断り。
Wow, she is so unhelpful. Hey, give me a break. We need your help here.
手伝うけど、姿を見せるのはダメ。他世界への過干渉は禁じられているの。その要求は飲めないわ。
So the only real use I can see for Sophita right now is just lore dumping. There's literally no other reason that she's here. She can't help with anything. She's useless. Then what will you do for us?
素性を調べてあげる。
You can do that?
私は複数のアーティファクトを持っている。答えはそれで十分でしょ。
Okay. Fair enough. So I want you to investigate a girl I see on my morning commute. She doesn't seem to be a classmate of Sora's, so she's likely a third year. She's got herself a bit of a reverse harem, always surrounded by guys. The second one is a regular at Kujo's grandfather's cafe, Nineball. She acts hostile towards Kujo and me for some reason.
なぜか。
If only. Well, she may be onto the fact that we're users.
うかつね。まあいいわ。外見の特徴を教えて。
Alright, she's gonna do something useful finally. The third year girl, let's see. Her hair's longer than Kujo's. The other girl has a different school uniform than us, and I guess what you'd call a bob cut? Her hair goes down to her chin roughly.
結構。一日もらうわよ。
You can do it that fast?
1週間かかっても何も見つけられないあなたとは違うの。
Damn it, she's so full of herself. If you're so great, you can just search yourself.
できないから頼んでいるのよ。おバカね。
Ooh, she is being very mean.
あなたのことを調べているのよ。特殊なアーティファクト。
There are special ones now? Oh, Soka. Did you find anything?
ユーザーが自覚を持たないなんて他に例がない。ますますあなたを野放しにできなくなった。
I don't know. Isn't it just because he was there when what is it that bell broke? In other words, you haven't learned a damn thing either.
うるさいわね。じゃあね。私が戻ってくるまでおとなしくしているのよ。
See you later. Sophie disappears into a patch of distorted space. Is that an artifact ability too? The power to move between worlds? In that case, I wonder if it's the same kind of artifact as the Sacred Relic. There you go, the Sacred Relic, that's it. When the Sacred Relic broke, the gate opened and the artifacts began leaking into our world. And apparently Sophie's Sephiroth organization, or whatever it's called, is out to retrieve them. But I get the feeling they don't exactly run a tight ship. We don't know how many artifacts have already leaked through. And for that matter, we still don't know what my own artifact is. We've only recovered a single artifact so far, and that was all thanks to Kujo. You know, it's not like Sophie has accomplished anything. What gives her the right to act so high and mighty? It's because she's from a world that apparently is a more advanced civilization than this one. That's what I think. Well, whatever. I've never really felt particularly compelled to save the town or search for users or anything. But still, I can't help but think. What if Kujo falls victim to the evil eye? Or what if Sora were to get turned to stone? Thinking about that kind of stuff has been giving me just enough motivation to go through with this work. I guess for now I can wait and see what Sophie can dig up. Until tomorrow's report, then... the 4th, the 29th of January, February, March, April. I get out of bed, wash my face and brush my teeth, have a simple breakfast. Finally, I change into my uniform. Just as I'm slinging my bag over my shoulder, ready to head out, the space in front of me distorts. Well, that was quick! That was fast! A hole in the fabric of space tears open and Sophie emerges. Always with the needlessly flashy entrance. That's probably just what the artifact does. What can she do about that? Just heading out. Like I said, that was fast. Whoa, that was quick. I casually brush off her comment, causing Sophie to knit her brows in dissatisfaction. After letting out a sigh, she continues in a bored voice. I mean, being surrounded by a guy harem is not really that surprising now, is it? Oh yeah? You really have been keeping me under observation. God damn. I heard that. Stop complaining and listen to me. Alright, alright. I mean, that's obvious enough. Ah, so she really is a third year. Yeah, she seemed all flustered about it when we first saw her, but we haven't seen her since. But apparently she's become a lot more, like, bold and haughty or something. Is that what it was? Interesting. And? Nani? You don't have anything else? Apart from the name, I think that's all some stuff we could have figured out. Are you serious? Well, I guess thank you for being considerate of our time. Why, thank you so much for your kind consideration. I hope you can handle investigating the other girl. Perhaps due to her not taking too kindly to how I phrased my remark, Sophie looks a bit miffed as she vanishes. She asks for it though, you can't deny that. Her appearance is rather disarming, so I tend to be pretty casual with her, but she sure is a moody one. What a pain in the ass. Now then, at least we have a name to work with. That's a bit of a typo there, isn't it? I suppose it's my responsibility to check out her class now. This'll be interesting. I can't wait to finally see how her personality seems to have changed. Sora is waiting by the station. Kujo, who lives in the opposite direction, is also here for some reason, which throws me for a loop. Why are you here, Kujo? Fair enough. I can't wait to see how she's changed from that meek, shy girl who felt really awkward around them. Sophie looked into her a bit, says her name is Haruka Kosaka, and that she's a year ahead of us. Oh, you know her? You know the name? Damn, I thought she made it sound like she did. That is true. Oh shoot! Gomen! Let's catch up to them.
カゴにカバンどうぞ。
Oh, she's ever so considerate.
あざーす。
Did you see her when she passed by, Kujo?
見たというか、男子に囲まれてて、塔の方には見えなかったというか。名物になりつつあるよね。さっき言ったばっかりだからすぐ追いつけると思うよ。
Alright then. Let's not waste any more time then. We jog for 10 seconds or so. As Sora predicted, we catch up with the obvious commotion in no time.
ちょっと荷物を雑に扱わないでくださいます。お弁当が傾いてしまうじゃないですか。
Whoa. Whoa. She's completely done a 180 personality there.
こら、ダメですよ。それ以上近づいたら。私に決して触れないでください。気安い女ではありませんことよ。
With the way you're dressed, ma'am, I don't think that's actually the case at all. A flock of boys surrounding a princess. Or, to be more accurate, I suppose a flock of boys and the Queen of Eden. One of her entourage is carrying her bag while she struts about with an overacted air of refinement. The first time I saw her, she was acting so timid and troubled about everything. But now...
まさに女王だよね。制服も胸元をガッて開けちゃって。
Exactly, she's trying to lure a bigger gaggle of males, isn't she?
でもなんだろう。こんな言い方は失礼だけど。
Whatever you're gonna do, Miyako, don't say it so she can hear you.
無理にキャラクター作ってる感あるよね。そう。話し方がぎこちないなって。
So basically, she's become more confident, but she's not entirely sure how to act more confident, so she's literally just going off by something she's seen, I guess? Maybe? You know, maybe she really did just become popular all of a sudden, and she's just trying to make the most out of it. No artifacts or anything, just coincidences.
急にモテることがおかしくない？
I think that's the big question, isn't it?
彼女の魅力に周りが気づいたとか？
I don't know, she seemed to be pretty attractive before, didn't she? It wasn't just me, right? I thought she was really cute. Or like, maybe she won the lottery.
みやこ先輩ピュアすぎる。兄貴は汚すぎる。
Sounds about right, though. How can you say that? I'm not ashamed to admit that I'd lick her shoes for 1,000,000 yen! God damn, I thought you weren't like the other guy.
確かに舐める。
Oh, Sora. Well, all joking aside, it doesn't feel like it's my place to say, but there definitely is something abnormal about her sudden surge in popularity.
本来の性格は私はわからないけれど、そんなに大きく変わったのなら環境の変化によるものかもしれないね。
Yeah, I guess so. Something like an artifact?
男の子にモテるアーティファクトっすか。羨ましいような、どうでもいいような。ま、確かめてみますか。
I can't help but feel like Sora might be. Because, you know, she always gets what she wants from her parents, so... I think it'd be something she'd be used to. She could probably make it more believable than what's her name?
どうやって？任せておくんなさい。名前が分かってるなら意味深な感じにできそうだよね。
Alright, okay. I guess we leave it up to Sora then.
兄様、ちょっとお背中貸してくださる？
What? Why? Okay. Sora pulls out a pen and a notebook, carefully tears out a piece of paper, braces it against my back and begins writing.
あ、やべ、書きにくい。書いてから破ればよかった。
Well, a bit late for that.
下敷き使う？あ、大丈夫っす、大丈夫っす。
It's alright, he worships me. You're writing a letter?
そう。 OK こんなもんっしょ渡してくるね
Oh god, what is she doing?
渡してくるって大丈夫
I think it might not be, to be honest.
私の能力忘れた
Alright, she has powers too! Sora starts folding up the letter and jogs over to the group. Without so much as being noticed by any of them, she slips the letter into Kosaka-senpai's pocket and returns to us with a triumphant look on her face. Very impressive.
余裕っすわ
Yeah, she has the ability to escape detection.
そっか自分の存在感を操作したんだね
Yes, exactly.
そうじーっと見られてると無理だけどこっちに気づいてない相手にはほぼ透明人間まさに現代の忍者いい能力をもらえたぜ
Like you said, providing no one's seen you. Here I was thinking it was pretty lame, but it's more useful than I gave it credit for.
おいそんな風に思ってたのか今すぐ謝ればビンタ一発で許してやろう
No, I don't think that's going to be necessary. What did you write in the letter?
エデンの女王はあなたですよね私はあなたの仲間だからよかったら連絡ちょうだいって ID も書いといた
Okay. Ah, I see. So she was that one. Ah.
わ結構大胆なことしたね
I mean, it is pretty bold, isn't it?
あれダメだった
Well, it's certainly going to get her attention at least. If we're wrong, she'll just ignore it. But even if we're right, it might just make her more cautious. Still, she might reply, and that certainly would be good for us. You did good, kid.
へへへもっと褒めるがよーいあ髪触るのやめてセット崩れる
I try stroking her hair, but she shakes me off. How cruel. But that's Sora for you. For now, all we can do is wait. If nothing happens by the time school ends, we'll rethink our strategy.
ID ってソラちゃんの ID を伝えたの
Yeah, that means they'll know you who you are then, won't they? But that means she can find out who you are. Hold it right there. What was that?
何が
You hesitated. Whose ID did you really write down? Of course it's yours, man. Why wouldn't she use you? She uses you all the time. Christ, don't even bother answering.
ごめんって怒んないでよ
Now she's regretting it. Nah, honestly, it's fine. If anything, it was a good idea. I'm just another guy, so it's not like it'll be a big deal, even if she leaks my ID to her followers.
なんだよ怒れよ話広がらないでしょ
Maybe that's why he's not getting angry. Did you think about that? What's with you? God, you're a pain in the ass.
ミミ君ってそっけない対応するけど本当はとっても妹思いのお兄さんだよね
Well, someone has to be blunt with her if the parents aren't. Yeah, you're way off base.
なんだよ実は私のこと好きか
In your dreams.
よでも好きじゃなかったら炎の中に飛び込んでいけないと思う
She's got a really good point, though.
おいおい私のこと大好きか
God, put a cork in it.
よ素直になれよ
Yes, you will. You totally will. Drop dead.
ひどい
Ah, that's kind of cruel.
いいな仲良くて
Oh, this is how cutely naive Miyako is, isn't it? Mate, what do you mean?
どこら辺が仲良く見えてます
Hey, you always fight with the people you're closest to, don't you? That's one of the things they say, right?
そういうこと言えるのも相手が分かってるからこそでしょミミ君私に死んでしまえなんて言わないし
Well, no, because you're so pure. You know, I can't deny that.
そういう 距離感ちょっと羨ましいな。え、死ねって言われたいの？ド M なの？
I think you could take it that way, right?
そうじゃなくて、私も一人っ子だから、新見くんみたいな頼れるお兄ちゃん欲しかったな。
Uh-oh, you've been Big Brother zoned.
おい、まんざらでもないって顔するなよ。おい。
He doesn't realize he seems to have been, you know, he seems to have been Big Bro zoned. Who asked for your opinion, stupid?
お前がバカでバカ。仲むちまじいね。
What? Family? What?
え、今噛みました？
Yeah, it sounded like it. Oh, so cute! Oh my god, I love it.
噛みましたよね。
She totally did. That's so freaking cute.
仲むつまじい。むちまじい。
Oh, Sora, she's bullying her now. Don't do that.
ごめんなさい。許して。
So freaking cute.
顔真っ赤、かわいい。先輩かわいい。
Oh my god, it's Higurashi reference, that one. You're so cute, I'm taking you home. You're merciless.
最近のニーヤンはため息ついてきて感じ悪いから、これからはMiyako先輩をいじり倒します。
Ouch. So basically, Miyako is collateral damage.
やめてください。ごめんなさい。
Oh, there's her catchphrase again. Still blushing, she hangs her head. You may be wondering why I'm not telling off Sora for bullying Kujo. The reason should be obvious. However, Kujo is freaking adorable like this. Gomenasai, Kujo. I couldn't live up to the lofty ideals for me as a caring older brother figure.
連絡来るといいね。
At least I wasn't too far ahead this time.
話題変えても先輩いじりは続きます。
Sora, she really is merciless, isn't she?
ソラちゃんだって噛むことくらいあるでしょ。
No, I don't. Go on, say it.
いやー、ないですね。私滑舌。あ、噛んだ。
You just lisped.
噛んでないですけど。
No, I definitely heard it.
噛んだよ。滑舌って。そんなこと言ってないですよ。先輩耳鼻科行った方がいいですよ。
Hey, you're denying it a bit too strongly, aren't you?
もう、ソラちゃんずるい。
Sora is a meanie. You should know this by now, right? I'm keeping out of the conversation, enjoying the sight of the two of them bantering. It's only thanks to Sora that Kujo feels comfortable enough to show us this side of herself. As I mentally offer her my thanks, we make our way to school, the two girls still continuing their back and forth. Oh, it's great.
なんかさ、最近かけるくんさ、付き合い悪くない？
I mean, how can it not be? Lunchtime. Yoichi is staring at me with dissatisfaction while gnawing on his sandwich. That's so.
そうだよ。遊びに誘ってもまっすぐ帰っちゃうしさ。
Yeah, because he has a cute girl coming round making him dinner. You wanted me to go to karaoke with some girls or something dumb like that, right? I've told you before, that's not my scene.
やっぱり。そっか。かけるって。
I'm what? Huh? あれ?
ホモだったんだね。
Moron.
ごめん。僕にはその気ないから。
It ain't me either, damn it. My yakisoba sandwich finished, I go to unwrap the tuna salad. And my phone vibrates, displaying a new message notification from Ling.
いいよね、かけるはさ。
Oh yeah, he's got so many girls on his Ling profile, doesn't he? What are you even talking about?
九条さんと仲良くなれてさ。
If you know that, why are you calling him gay? Ugh, fine. But why bring it up now?
九条さんでしょ？メッセージ。
No, I don't think so. Yeah. She doesn't even have her phone out, genius.
本当だ。
Yoichi turns to look at her, chewing all the while. Kujo's in a circle of her friends, all chatting while eating their meals. Probably either Sora or Mom, but it could be. Here we go, let's see. Holy shit, it actually worked. Who are you? Are you a user like myself? Looks like Sora's idea was right on the money. Props to Sora. Congratulations. A really good strategy and it's worked like a charm. So she's got an artifact too. And she just came right out and told us. Apparently she's just as careless as us, blabbing our secrets in a busy cafe. While I could reply to her right away.
どったの?
Just a little surprised. Never got a spam message before.
ああ、カード買ってきて番号教えてとかいうやつ?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that. Excuse me. One of those.
まだあるんだね。僕にも来ないかな?
You'd totally do it though. I was thinking about jerking the spammer around, but I just can't bring myself to do it. With a pang of guilt for lying to Yoichi, I put away my phone and peek at Kujo. I should talk this over with her before I do anything. I'll shoot her a message when she's finished eating.
ねえねえ、かける。
Nani?
かけるんち行ってもいい?
Well, this is sudden. Sure, but when?
今日。
Today? Well, my sister is coming over after I get back home.
じゃあ明日。
Gomen, I really treasure my time relaxing on the weekend.
じゃあいつならいいんだよ。僕と遊べよ。
Oh, he's getting all clingy now. Someday soon, I'm sure.
最近かけるが冷たい。1年の時は毎日遊んでくれたのに。
Sorry, dude. It looks like our social networks are diverging. That was because you always came over to my house uninvited.
入り浸りすぎて一回かける切れたよね。
Well, yeah. Yeah, you mentioned that time you infected my PC with a virus.
青い衝動を抑えきれなかったんだ。
He really is a horny fuck. Man, do it in your own room.
親にはそういう知識一切ない天使って思われてるんだよね。
Seems like everyone seems to believe that somehow. If you acted like an angel at school too, you'd probably have a girlfriend or two by now.
学校でまで我慢したくないよ。それに彼女は別にいらないし。
Are you gay, Yoichi? At it? Isn't that exactly what you've been complaining about lately?
今は都合のいい女友達が欲しい。
He wants a mummy girlfriend. Hot takes like that are what keeping anyone from wanting to date you, dude.
もうさ、正直誰でもいいよね。もう女子なら誰でもいいよ、僕は。だから妹さん紹介してください。
Oh yeah, as if that's ever gonna happen. You are now absolutely forbidden from coming to my place whenever my little sister is around.
くそ、九条さんとこれ以上仲良くなるの全力で阻止してやる。
Wow, he's being so petty about this, man. Ha! Go ahead, make my day.
お腹が緩くていつもパンツに茶色いシミ作ってるってバラしてやる。
Wow, that's a bit harsh. You son of a... Shut up, dude. Someone might actually believe that. Kosaka-senpai fades from my mind as I get into arguing over nothing with Yoichi. Guess she'll have to wait until after school. In the meantime, I'll have to come up with a plan. That you will, my dude.
高坂先輩の能力が他者を魅了する力であれば、魔眼のユーザーではないよね。
But does a Medusa charm as well? I know succubuses are normally the one who charm, but still. We can't be certain. It might be possible to possess multiple artifacts.
そうなの?
Sophie said she has several in her possession.
そうなんだ。すべてアニメと一緒じゃないのね。
No. And if the anime was based off this lore, then I think it would probably mean that, you know, they wouldn't make it accurate to the exactly, just to try and keep the secret, you know? After school, Kujo and I head to 9-ball together. I messaged Kosaka-senpai for a little bit after lunch and set up a meeting. Admittedly, from the way she talked to me, it seems she doesn't completely trust me. Well, why would she? You're just some random stranger who slipped a note in her pocket. She didn't come across as being a bad person.
でも警戒は必要よね。私たちはこれから殺人犯と接触するのかもしれない。
Yes, caution would be the best policy here. You're right. It makes me feel pathetic, but that idea Kujo planted scares the shit out of me. I am seriously not ready for this. Still, I can't afford to look bad in front of Kujo.
先輩もう来てるかな。
We should get there early. I'll make the approach alone. You just keep working and pretend like you don't know me.
ごめんなさい。いつも危ないことばかりさせてしまって。
No, we're just using the right people for the right jobs. If she tries anything funny, use your power to do something about it, okay?
うん、わかった。
Kujo nods reassuringly. If we had Sora along with us, I'd ask her to back us up as well. But instead I asked her to wait back at my apartment. Just hope Yoichi doesn't pop in uninvited then, eh? She wasn't too keen on the idea, but it's only been a week since that fire. I didn't want to put her in danger, on the off chance that something bad does happen.
じゃあ私、裏から入るね。
The moment of truth. Right, Jana. I part ways with Kujo in front of the cafe, entering the cafe before her. The place looks pretty unoccupied. There, at the table near the wall, as far as possible from the entrance. Oh, she is here. It's Kosaka-senpai. The waitress comes up to me and offers to show me to a seat, but I decline and make my way to the far table. I pull out the chair across from Senpai and take my seat. Well, she's certainly acting different now, isn't she? Pleased to meet you, Kosaka-senpai. Wow, she really was putting on an act. Hi, I'm the one who sent you those messages. She's looking down, timid and fidgety. She murmurs to herself, just barely audible. Oh, I guess that... Oh, she doesn't like being around men then, does she? Oh, the letter was in Sora's handwriting, so it's no surprise she got confused. But that's neither here nor there. She keeps staring at the table, not so much as glancing at me. She's nothing like she was this morning. Perhaps this is what she's really like. I couldn't say. That first time I saw her, she acted all timid like this.
いらっしゃいませ。
Kujo brings a glass of water for me. She must have changed in a hurry. She's usually immaculate in her waitress uniform, but this time it's obviously wrinkled.
ご注文お決まりになりましたらお呼びください。
Damn, she looks good in glasses. Oh, can we order now?
はい。
Are you going to order something too, senpai? She snaps her head up and reaches for the menu, but then she freezes and pulls away from it for some reason. She's so nervous that I feel sorry for her. Man, she's so cute! I can't imagine she's our murderer, but even so, I mustn't let my guard down just yet. No, we'll take 2 iced teas. Is that okay with you, senpai? She timidly nods in reply, shivering like a chihuahua. Aww. Man, I feel so guilty. She's acting like I'm here to threaten her. 2 iced teas then.
承知しました。少々お待ちください。
Kujo bows and briefly catches my eye. I nod ever so slightly, trying to avoid Senpai noticing. I wait for Kujo to leave before opening my mouth. I'm sorry for the impromptu meeting today. That letter must have surprised you. Thing is, I'm on that Leaves of Agastya forum. You're familiar with it, I take it? I saw you on the way to school every morning and thought maybe... So I used my power to deliver that letter to you. Ooh, he's gonna claim Sora's power as his own, eh? It ended up in your pocket without you noticing, right? I did that with my power. This is going nowhere. Damn, this is extra tough on me considering how terrible I am at keeping a conversation going. Guess I should have had Sora tag along after all. Oh right, I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Kakeru Nimi. This is so... If this was a girl, I'm sure she'd be a lot more comfortable. Poor thing. I feel so bad. Cute. You can do it. You can do it. Stammering like mad, she takes a deep sigh and hangs her head. Is she afraid of strangers? Maybe she gets all domineering when she's gotten used to you. Boy, this looks like it's going to be a long, drawn-out struggle. Oh, hold on. Something's off here. I can't quite describe what happened, but I'm suddenly getting a completely different vibe off of Senpai. There's no way I'm imagining it. No. Things have definitely changed all of a sudden. Senpai raises her head, and every trace of nervousness has vanished from her features. Do you think she has multiple personality disorder? Oh, hi. What's with the fancy talk? Hold on, no. The way she talks is the least of my concerns. What's the deal with this sudden transformation? It's like she's a different person altogether. A different person? Or perhaps just a different personality? Is this a part of her power too? Charm? Or a split personality? Maybe she really does have multiple powers. I've been staying wary, but somewhere in my mind, I was certain she wouldn't have had more than one. How careless of me. She arranges a glass of iced tea, a straw, and 2 little containers, one with simple syrup and one with milk, in front of both Senpai and me. It really is a complete shift. I'm sure even she can pick up on this. Kujo hesitates for a moment at Senpai's haughty tone, but regains her composure quickly, leaving the check on the table with a bow before walking away. She turns back halfway and casts a worried look at me, but since I'm unable to give her any kind of obvious reaction, I'll simply put my straw into the glass. With some ceremony, she picks up the syrup and pours a little into her drink, before daintily stirring it with her straw. Oh, hi. Well, yes. Hi. Your powers are getting the better of you. With a delicate flourish, Senpai lifts her hand, palm facing me. Okay. Oh, right. Sorry about that. You could just consider that just power users, basically. Hi. Great, now I'm the one stammering. She's just oozing confidence head to toe. She couldn't say a word earlier, but suddenly she's hot and she knows it. Her personality has taken a complete 180. She really is a different person. Iyo? Oh, hi. Well, do I just come right out and tell her that I'm looking for the evil eyes user? No, bad idea. There's still the possibility that she's the culprit. In that case, I've been searching for allies. Well, maybe this will sound silly, but like, I think we are the Leaves of Agastya. It's like we're all lost in the world of Mobius. You know what I mean? Right! So I figured I could find companions in the same situation, and, as I was thinking that, I came across a certain genuine-looking post. Hi! Sanatori! That's it, right? That's how you say exactly. Whatever. Hi! Exactly. Pardon? Nani? Okay. Oh, is this how she charms her? Is this how she charms her opponents? She unravels the ribbon on her uniform, pops open the buttons on her blouse, and spreads open the collar. What on earth is she thinking? Oh my god, she's trying to seduce me. Like where? Oh my god. She wants to take your virginity, dude. Wait, Nani? I reach for my glass, and Senpai places her hand over mine. Am I going crazy here? Why is this happening? Flustered, I started fretting that Kujo might see us like this. Seriously, what the hell? Oh dear, dear, dear. What do you mean by that? Oh my god. She's soliciting us. Oh my god. What do I do? So panicky. Yeah, see, I think I'm missing something here. Yep, she's using her power. Hare? Oh, hi. This is odd. I'm getting lightheaded. Oh no, yep, she's completely taken. She's taken over. Is this her power? She's using it against me? Oh my god. I should be able to shake off her hand. But it seems my plan of being the strong vanguard of our offensive and figuring out what her power is, thereby impressing Kujo, has ended up backfiring. Congratulations, Kakeru! Look at you trying to show off and now it's blown up in your face. It's such a tempting offer. The sound of her voice makes my eardrums tremble and turns my brain to mush. If you have a power, dude, now would probably be the time to use it. Hi.
失礼します。
Nice. Kujo's voice, just at the edge of my hearing, snaps me back to my senses in the nick of time.
お水のおかわりいかがですか？結構です。
Oh, Miyako, realize I'm in trouble here. Help me! Senpai answers with a sweet smile. Kujo's stare makes me realize that Senpai is still holding my hand, so I quickly jerk it away. The power to seduce. She's incredibly dangerous. Indeed she is.
他にご注文は結構です。そうですか。失礼しました。
Don't leave me with her! Senpai watches as Kujo bows and returns to her usual post, and then smiles with a low chuckle.
そう。すでにお仲間がいらっしゃったのですね。
I guess the jig is up then. あれ?
彼女もユーザーなのでしょう。
I wonder if users can just tell when someone else is a user. I mean, maybe this is just like, basically, you know, I can't even think of the words. My god, I think she seduced me too. Whew, her brain's a bit fuzzy. Well...
今回は諦めるといたしますわ。
Senpai takes the check and stands up. あれ? Oh, yeah, I can...
今日は私が手を差し伸べてくださったお礼に。
Well, if you're sure.
またご連絡しても。
Just so long as you're not gonna try and seduce me again. Hi! Of course.
ありがとうございます。次に会った時に私の能力を明かします。
Oh my god, this is gonna be so... Oof.
それを先ほどの比例のお詫びとさせてください。
If that's you trying to seduce me, then okay. So you really did.
では失礼いたしますが。
She chuckles, settles her bag over her shoulder, and walks to the register. Kujo takes her money, not saying anything in particular as she quickly closes out her check. When she reaches the door, she looks over her shoulder and offers me one last smile before exiting. What the hell just happened? Timid as a lamb at first, that probably draws people in. And then the next moment, refined and regal as a princess, which then lets her use her power to win over the man's heart completely, I take it. This morning, she was also a domineering queen. And as for the powers she used against me, well, I think I know what it is already, but she said she'll tell me about it next time we meet, huh? She's certainly an odd one. Oh, I'm sure Kujo wasn't too happy to see her getting all touchy-feely. Oh! Kujo plops herself into the seat across from me.
大丈夫だった？
Well, I think you could tell something was wrong, that's why you jumped in when you did. Well, mostly. I'll shoot you a message when you're off work.
あ、
Oh, she's concerned.
どうして手を握り合っていたの？
Oh, yeah, of course. She's the one who held mine. I couldn't stop her.
急に？
She just grabbed it.
ミミコも握り返したの？
Oh, she's getting jealous. Oh. No, definitely not. Heck, I was panicking at the time. Didn't even have time to think.
焦ってた。
Suspicious, I'm sure she's thinking. Are what is it? Are you angry?
怒る？私が？
I mean, I get that sort of feeling that she might have been a bit cheesed off. I just kind of got that feeling.
怒る？
Does she know it herself, do you think? I guess, sorry I wasn't able to get any real info out of her.
ありがとう。私こそうまくフォローできなくてごめんなさい。
You literally saved his ass. I think you provided more than adequate backup. Yeah, you totally saved me. She has this strange power of hers and she... Oh, should you be talking to me right now?
よくない。お仕事に戻らないと。
Cute. Once I drink this, I'll be heading back.
ミミ君、後ろに来てる。
Who? Oh? I almost turn around, but I stop myself when I realize who she means. Our other queen has made her appearance. When did she get here?
ミミ君が先輩と話し始めてすぐくらいかな。
I guess there was no way Sora was going to not be involved in this somehow. In other words, she saw us. Oh wait, no, the Parfait Queen! That's what she's talking about. I turn around. Our eyes meet. I don't flinch away. On the contrary, I glare back at her. Well, if that's how it's going to be, I guess half a loaf is better than none. Not sure if that's an apt turn of phrase, but whatever.
ミミ君？
Don't worry, I got this. I stand up and approach the queen's table, iced tea in hand. Then I plop my ass into the seat facing her, just like I did with Senpai earlier. The queen remains unfazed despite my confrontational approach. Man, this girl's got nerves of steel.
席、間違えてる。
Your seat's over there, I believe. I don't think so. You're the one who's always staring at us.
そうね。
She answers nonchalantly, lightly brushing back her bangs. Cool as a cucumber. Have we done something to make you upset?
いいえ、特には。
Then why'd you keep glaring at us? I can't even drink my tea in peace.
あなたも私を警戒している。
Only because you've been doing it first. With the way you've been staring at me, does that really surprise you?
それだけじゃない。腹の探り合いはやめましょう。時間の無駄。
What act is she talking about?
悪いけれど、私は石化の能力者ではない。
Okay. I don't think we ever suspected her being the culprit, though. I sputter. More. Oh, I guess it's like he's having a drink and then. Swallowing my hesitation, I play it cool. So, you are a user.
あなたたちはうかつすぎる。あんなに大声で能力のことを話すなんて。
So that's what upset you, huh?
特に九条美也子さん。お待たせ。
She knows your name. Kujo, caught delivering a parfait to the table, freezes up. What's this girl's game?
どうして私を？コロナグループの社長令嬢。この町に住んでいる人間なら誰でも知っている。この店の常連ならなおさら。
This girl really is as cool as a cucumber, alright?
能力のことが公になれば混乱が起きる。うかつな報道は自重してほしい。
True, you never know who's listening in and who could start rumors.
そうですね。気をつけます。
Kujo shoots a glance at me. Your powers, she said. Kujo only heard the last part of this conversation, but that's more than enough. The look she's giving me is plainly concerned.
私たちの話、聞こえていたんですね。
Is it more like she couldn't help but overhear?
あんなに騒げば当然石化の能力者がそばにいることすら考慮に入れていない。あまりにも短絡的。
And yet here you are, talking about it right now.
誰が聞いているの？
I guess we don't really know any other power users, and I guess the restaurant is empty. After a glance around, I harumph. Turns out she has a point. There aren't any other customers near enough to hear.
とにかく私の邪魔をしないで。
Why are you going... So she's basically a lone wolf. What do you mean?
石化の能力者は私が裁く。
Wow, she's very confident in her own abilities. Well, don't you think highly of yourself?
それなら協力しませんか？私の能力はきっと役に。
勘違いしないで。
Nope. The Queen flatly declines Kujo's half-formed offer.
誰かに頼る必要はない。私の能力だけで十分。
Now, it's right to it's fine to have confidence in your own ability, but I can't help but feel that she's being overconfident.
それにあなたたちも監視対象でしかない。
Oh great, now someone else is keeping an eye on me.
すべての能力者の謀反は私が裁く。せいぜい道を踏み外さないことね。
So she sees herself as judge, jury, and executioner then.
そんな、私たちは悪いことなんて。
パフェ。
My parfait, please.
早く食べたいの。
Wow.
はい、失礼しました。
After a conscientious apology, Kujo arranges the parfait and a spoon on the table.
ご注文は以上でよろしいですか？
ええ、ありがとう。
お名前は？
名乗る気も能力を明かす気もない。
Yeah, I didn't think so. If you're gonna be a lone wolf, you've gotta be sure to hold all your aces close to your chest, figuratively speaking. She replies coldly, taking the spoon.
ごゆっくりどうぞ。
I look back and forth between the Queen, taking dainty bites of a parfait, and Kujo, walking away from us to return to work. I heave a sigh and take a sip of my iced tea. The Queen thoroughly ignores me, absorbed in her parfait.
結城のはね。はるかと同じく字はわからない。年はあなたと一緒。
Of course, even if she doesn't reveal her identity, we already had a spy. I guess not a spy, but basically a researcher. Interesting. Noah-chan, huh? Learning the Parfait Queen's real name turns out to be as simple as waiting for Sophie's report. Well, obviously. Her ability, however, remains a mystery. She was awfully confident in her powers.
彼女も魔眼のユーザーを探しているの？
She said she'll be the one to judge them.
まずいわね。
どうして? Doesn't matter who solves the problem, does it?
彼女の目的は回収ではないでしょ。魔眼のユーザーを殺されたら厄介なことになる。
In what way? I assume she wouldn't do anything so drastic as to kill them.
言い切れる？
Obviously, no. I can't. I don't know the first thing about that girl.
まあ、殺すのは別にいいんだけど。
You just want your artifacts, you don't care. You don't?
問題はその後よ。ユーザーが死ねばアーティファクトは野放しになる。次のユーザーのところに移動してしまうわ。発見が困難になる。
Noah doesn't strike me as the kind of person to do things halfway. I'm sure she'd take the artifact with her. Oh, I get it. It will go find its owner. I kind of forgot they did that.
正確には自分を扱える人間のそばに移動する。世界すらも超えて。
So there isn't just these two worlds, there are multiple parallel universes and then, eh? The Evil Eye's user is probably in this town, so they're easy to find. That's why you don't want them to get killed.
そういうことね。ノアって子を仲間にするか出し抜きなさい。彼女より先に魔眼を見つける必要がある。
Okay. Get her on our side just so I can pull the wool over her eyes, huh? Doesn't seem likely to work. I don't think she'll be getting buddy-buddy with us. Unless we save her life, of course. As far as finding allies, Kosaka-senpai is still on amicable terms, but she did try to use her power on me. Some sort of seduction, unless I miss my guess. So I certainly can't just trust her at this point. Man, back to square one then. I swear, nothing's ever easy when it comes to these users.
聞いてるの？絶対に魔眼を見つけなさい。いいわね。
Yes, yes, we get it, we get it. Hi, I get it. I answered dismissively, folding my arms. She's got a point though. If the current user ends up dead and the evil eye goes missing, it'll be a real pain in the ass. Granted, it'd be just as bad as if the user were to skip town. Oh yeah, Sophie?
何？
Is there any other option? Like a way for a user to relinquish their artifact?
アーティファクトとの契約は一種の呪いのようなものよ。一方的で基本的に死ぬまで一緒。
Unless you take them, of course. But only typically?
アンブロシアという霊薬があるの。仮死状態になることでアーティファクトを騙す。
Ambrosia, now that's being thrown into the mix. So either you have to die, or you have to appear to die, right?
そうなるわね。
So either we have to get the culprit to take the ambrosia stuff, or we have to get Kujo to steal it with her power and have you recover it.
それ同じじゃない。
What do you mean?
殺すかアンブロシア飲ませてからじゃないと回収できないわよ。
Immediately? Oh, I guess you can only trick the artifact for so long. Well, why not? You collected the one that Kujo stole back during the fire at school, didn't you?
だってユーザーはもう死んでいたもの。
Oh dear. Wait. Nani?
あら、やっぱり気づいてなかったのね。
Oh dear, so he did actually perish. Chotto! What do you mean?
ミヤコがアーティファクトを奪ったことで力の制御を失った。その結果、自身の炎に焼かれ、魂は消し積みに。
Oh no, Miyako. So basically you're saying Miyako killed him? Are you telling me the truth?
アーティファクトを私がまだ所持していることがその証明。生きていれば主のもとに戻っている。
Oh no. That guy's dead?
間接的にミヤコが殺したことになるわね。
Oh no. Oh, I didn't want to believe that. Oh no. She's the sort of person who'll let it be on her conscience the rest of her life. I glare at Sophie, enraged by her comment. But Sophie isn't the type to buckle under the glare of someone like me. She harumps at me quietly in reply. Never tell Kujo about this.
言っても仕方がないでしょ。ミヤコには役に立ってもらわなくちゃいけないんだから。心をくじくようなこと言うはずがないじゃない。
Well, good.
じゃあ私はもう行くわ。ノアって子、気をつけなさい。
Not that you have to tell me about that. We can tell she's powerful. Or she has the attitude to give you power, an impression that she's powerful. Sophie vanishes in a puff of distortion. So I've made contact with 2 users. I've been caught up worrying about what was coming next, trying to plan for it. But now, in one fell swoop, all that motivation is cut away. Kujo killed someone. And Sophie held out on us about this ambrosia drug until I directly asked her. Man, she's just like a certain cat from a certain anime series without magical girls. Had she been hoping for the same thing to happen again? That Kujo would kill the Evil Eyes user unintentionally? That Kujo would again take the life of a user, all the time unaware of what she was doing? Maybe I should get Kujo to give up on all of this. At the very least, I have to make sure she stops stealing artifacts. Then there's Sophie. Can I trust her at all? Shit, this is really messing with my head. Wow. That was pretty... That's a pretty dark way to end the stream, guys. So Kujo has unintentionally killed someone. Oh dear, dear, dear Kujo. Of course she's gonna find out. She'll find out eventually. If not in episode 1, then possibly in a future episode. Oh man, I hope she doesn't end up, like, mentally breaking down of some sort. That would really suck for her. Well then, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll have to find out what happens next week. Take care. Have a good night.